It was late, and it was a tow truck at my apartment complex, and he was looking at tag numbers. Like, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl L'Oreal Sade, coming with you with another video on you guys. And basically, this is just a story time, okay? This is a story time. This is a lesson for some of you, okay? A lesson for some of you. And you can learn something from learn it from me, okay? Because I feel like I did it, everything under the sun, as far as back in my 20s. Get right into it. So this was literally, before I start, this was 4 years ago. I had a car, Honda Accord. She was gold. She was beautiful. She was fully paid off and everything. And so I had a friend girl, I'll call her Sally. I had a friend girl named Sally. She hit me up one morning, and I was still in the bed, and I did not want to go to work. like me working was not it. Like, I probably didn't work for like 2 months, and it was just like a roller coaster or whatever. I just really didn't want to hold down a job. And you know what the Bible say about not a lazy person, a sluggard. I just didn't want to work. Like, that was literally my vibe at the time in that season. And homegirl hit me up, Sally, and she was just kind of like, girl, we should get a title loan. Oh man. So I was just like, a title loan? I've heard of title loans, but I've never went through with it. Later on that evening, we went and got a title loan. See, my rent was due. My rent was coming up, and it was due. It's just like, why not? We went to a title loan place. I'm not going to tell you what place it was. Just know it was a title loan place. I took out $1,000. Sally took out $1,000. And do what it do. We had, that's what I did. I spent that money. Of course, I paid my rent, but I spent it. I spent some of it. Now, y'all, rent back then was totally different from rent now. My rent wasn't like ridiculously high how it is now. You know what I'm saying? The economy changed. So anyway, think much of it, because they give you like a little grace period to be able, with no interest first, to be able to pay them back. And when I tell you, I didn't pay them, that month passed. Finally got a job, and I was working at this job, and I got my first bill, y'all. Got my first bill, blew me away. Like, they literally collected what they needed to collect. Like, the first bill was like $500, charging interest. So then friend Sally, she didn't pay at all either. Little did I know that they was collecting interest every single day. Every single day it would go up, and the interest could be 50. It could be just, it was like a frequency, like going up, going down, going up and going down. So anyway, another month came in, and I still didn't have it. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was starting to become stressed, I was stressed. The $600. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't pay that. Shoot, barely paying what I need to pay at the house. Because I was living on my own, y'all. So, you know, things was just a little different. So, I didn't pay them their $600. Was still collecting interest. Y'all, my friend Sally, she was hopping house to house. So, like, she wasn't really living at the residence house that she told them that she was staying at. So, when you're not making your payments, they will call you. They'll call you. They'll keep calling your phone until you pick up. Okay. I picked up one morning, And I was like, hello. And the representative was just saying, like, the rep was like, ma'am, we need to collect our money. What's going on? Have you heard from your friend Sally? Because she hasn't paid either. So one of the reps from the store knew Sally personally. But I told her, I was like, no, I haven't heard from her. She was like, well, just let them know that we are, you know, we want our money. So anyway, make a long story short, y'all, I didn't pay. When I tell you the anxiety every time I saw that bill was just so sky high. I was just like, oh my gosh, they about to take my car. Like, they'll let you miss to the point where I think they'll let you miss 3 months and then they're going to collect. They're going to come for what they want. So, one night I was on my way home. I called Sally. I was just like, girl, you got to start paying because they're going to come and get your car. And she was just like, well, I didn't give them the right residence I'm staying at anyway. And I was like, oh, well, for me, they know where I stay. So she was just basically saying, like, don't worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. So on my way home, I saw a tow truck. And it was late. And it was a tow truck at my apartment complex. And he was looking at tag numbers. Like, he was looking at tags. And I automatically assumed, I was like, oh my God, he about to come and take my car. I got to dip. So I rode my car around the block until he left. So Sally, the tow truck was at my house. I said he was looking for my car. And she was just like, girl, it's 11 o'clock. Nobody not looking for your car. I was like, girl, I'm looking right at them. They're looking for my car. They're looking at tag numbers. They're looking for my car. And she was just like, don't worry about it. So that night when the tow truck left, I, finally parked and I went into the house. So check this out, y'all. It gets interesting, okay? So I used to work third shift. And so I got off work that morning. I was tired, so I didn't go anywhere when I got off work. I went home that morning, went to sleep, y'all. I opened my front door, looked outside. My car was not there. I looked dumbfounded at first because I was like, wait a minute. Let me go back in and let me come back out. So I was on the phone with my friend and I was like, Sally, my car is not outside. So let me go back inside and let me come back outside. Make sure I'm not tripping. So Sally was like, okay, cool. I went back outside, y'all. I said, they got me. She was just like, they took your car? I said, they took my car early that morning when I was asleep. I could have, just really cried. I was so shocked that it happened that I didn't think that it was going to ever happen. You get what I'm saying? So, I was out of a car, for probably a week or so until I got me a brand new one. But this is a lesson learned, and this is just basically a lesson learned to everybody. I just want to talk to the Pacific people that think they need quick money, think they need a loan, think that a loan as a title loan, for money. You know what I'm saying? Those particular people, a quick loan, cash advance loan, stuff like that. To get a title loan, don't ever in your life do that. Don't ever, because they will go up on the interest so much that you cannot afford it. You will not be able to afford it. It'll just be ridiculous. Because mine ended up being $1,000. I didn't have that. So And I know for a fact that that's impossible. It's just impossible if you got all these other bills and you're mismanaging your money. You get what I'm saying? So I'm talking to the people now that my situation before, like, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Never mismanage money. Never do anything out of hastiness, because everything will come back. It will come back and it will not be a good thing. So I say this to say, you will come into realization that you save up for what you want. You work hard for what you want. Don't ever be lazy. Laziness don't ever get you in. A person that has a lazy spirit, they don't get nowhere. They, to learn from me, so you don't have to, do what I did. And of course, that was simply a long time ago. My mind has really transformed since then. With time and patience, that's when the reward comes. So anyway, y'all, I hope something from this, and I hope y'all stay tuned, because I will be dropping another video on you guys. And click the like and share, subscribe button. Click the like button, please, for me. And I hope to see y'all in my next video. Well, talk to y'all in my next video.